So straightforward enough. Stop is a stop. Yield is a yield. That's the Irish for yield. We know a red triangle with a white inside is a yield. Whether it's English or Irish, we know that symbol is yield. A stop with the school children, school warden stop sign. So a lollipop person would have that in their hand. You know, when they walk out to the middle of the road, that would be on top of their stick. And we would have to stop. This one's straightforward, no left turn. This one, keep an eye on this one, no entry or no straight ahead. You would see that at the top of a one-way street telling you not to go down it because there is no entry. This one here, right turn, the line going through it, really easy, no right turn. We done this in the most popular one, so parking prohibited. We see the P, the line going through it, parking prohibited. Again, one of the favorites, red circle with the X going through it, clear way. The speed limits, easy enough. Make sure we say maximum speed limit is, and then the number inside. Taxi rank, pretty straightforward. Now this one, 3 and a T. If it says a number with the T, we know that T stands for tons. So it's the weight of a vehicle we're looking for. If it's a picture of a truck with a 3 and a T, with a line going through it, that's basically saying no entry for large vehicles. So no entry for vehicles 3 tons or over. No U-turn, we've covered that in the favourites. No overtaking, we've also covered that. Now, this one. So the T is for weight because it's tons. When we see this one, we see the arrow from top to bottom. That's telling you the smallest gap between the floor and the ceiling and say the bridge is this many meters high. All right. So when we see top to bottom, we know it's height restrictions or low bridge. Again, we covered the red circle. We know pedestrian area, very important. This is a P. We know that's for parking, but it's saying parking is allowed between these times. If it had a line through it, parking would not be allowed. Parking permitted, meaning parking allowed. This one here, you would see these in car parks and stuff. Really easy. Disc parking 1 hour. We know it's disc parking. We have to pay. So we look for the English there, disc parking plate. Again, P for parking on both of these. And we can see the 3T for 3 ton. So no parking for large vehicles. All right. No parking for the heavier vehicles, for vehicles over 3 ton. These came out a little bit blurred. I couldn't really fix them. So this one here is just telling you the speed limits here. Picture of a bicycle, line going through it, no bicycle. Picture of a person on a horse, no riding or accompanied horses. This one here, no entry to vehicles. That one is in the favourites as well, a very important one, that one. Oh, my apologies. That did say a 7T, so we know the maximum gross weight is 7 tons. If the arrows are on either side like this, so we know from top to bottom is height. If they're from side to side, we know it's the maximum vehicle length is X amount of meters. All right. The next one, again, we're seeing arrows from side to side. It's not telling you the length of the vehicle like in the previous one. This is just saying for the width, the maximum width of the vehicle we can get through there. Not a very popular one. All of these aren't really that popular. The picture of the axles. So this means that maximum axle weight. That'd be more for the trucks. I wouldn't really worry too much about that one or that one. No horses and carriages. And again, arrows from top to bottom, height restrictions. These ones pretty straightforward. Turn left ahead for a left turn, turn right ahead, turn left, turn right, straight ahead. This one here, keep left or keep right. Pass either side. Now the bus lane ones can be tricky. So we see here a with flow bus lane because it's going with the flow of traffic and they're on the left hand side of the line. We can see here the bus and the bicycle, they're going with the flow of traffic, but this time they're on the right hand side. So with flow bus lane on the right. Now this is the confusion. Contraflow bus lane. One arrow going in one direction and the other arrow going in the opposite direction. That's a contraflow bus lane. Really easy. Tram lane on the left, tram lane on the right. Start of cycle track, end of cycle track. Just an electronic speed sign. This is more in tunnels. I wouldn't suggest you be asked that. Again, just electronic speed signs for at schools. And again, no access bus except buses, except trams. No entry except trams. You wouldn't be asked them because it's too easy. The English is underneath. So that's section 1 of the road signs. All these kind of unusual ones, you wouldn't be asked anything like that. It's the kind of the most important ones, like no U-turn, no entry, stuff like that. So that's the one we're really going to be working on. All right. So well done. There's more road signs to come. There's a good few of these. So keep up the good work there, and I'll see you on the next slide.